Who do you need to get along with in order to supersize and grow your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. And our idiom today, our relationship-related idiom today is to get along with or get on with someone with respect to relationships, right? It could be something, but let's say someone. Now, I spent a lot of years in manufacturing, and that meant I interacted with a lot of regulators. I was in the quality function, so that was the function that generally that handled audits, outside third-party audits. So OSHA, ISO, FDA, USDA, third-party industry certification audits, organic. couldn't think of the word organic today. That's weird. But organic, certified organic audits and things. All the different audits. And a lot of people in a lot of areas of the world, and businesses especially, have this adversarial relationship with auditors and outside parties. Now, I decided early on to take the opposite tack, the opposite effect, and I used them as resources to help us do better in the businesses in corporate America that I was working with and in, as well as with my own businesses. So I had a food manufacturing business for 35 plus years, and probably got along with the USDA inspectors as well as, if not better than, almost anyone in the industry, because I made them my friends and allies. Not necessarily friends, although we got along, but our allies. I let them help us and give us feedback, and accepted that feedback willingly, so that we were always doing things that were ahead of the curve, which actually gave us a competitive advantage in the food industry, because we never had a recall, we never had an issue or a challenge. With respect to labeling, and labeling in small businesses is a whole different ballgame because of the cost of manufacturing labels, And now technology's made it possible to almost create labels on the fly. So as things change and ingredients change, which COVID and the economy right now is having a huge impact on those raw materials and what goes into your labels. Topic for another day. Obviously spent lots of time on that one. But we need to get along with certain people, certain parties, certain entities in order to grow and build and supersize our business. If you've got an adversarial relationship with anybody that has and could have an influence on your business, you can get into trouble, because they can literally shut you down. Our government here in the United States literally has the ability to fine and shut down just about any business, right? There's all kinds of rules and regulations and guidelines that we have to follow depending on the industry and depending on the business that we're in. And then there's always the IRS, right? Uncle Sam is always looking to get their piece of the pie, so you have to make sure that you are doing what's right from a tax and accounting standpoint as well. So there's a lot of people that we need to get along with as we want to grow and supersize our business. So I'm curious, who do you find in your industry and with your business that you need to get along with? And it goes without saying, we need to get along with and we need to get on with our customers, the people that we're here to serve. To me, that one's hardly worth mentioning, because it's automatic. If we don't get along with, if we don't get on with, if we don't serve our customers, they're not going to be our customers for very long. So regulators, regulation, municipalities, there's usually local ordinances and rules and regulations, as well as in the United States, there are local and civil ordinances. There are, so whatever municipality we're in, I happen to have been in the city of Hudson for my food business, so we had to follow all of the city's guidelines. Then we had to follow the counties and the states and the federal guidelines, right, that impacted our business. So regulators, municipalities, stakeholders, if you're not meeting your stakeholders' needs, and stakeholders can be anyone, we did a lot of work with, and continue to do a lot of work with, our communities and with areas of interest where we can help and donate and do other things. But we want to get along with all those different stakeholders, which involves our community, as well as, depending on how your business is structured, shareholders, politicians. A lot of times we need to be on the right, in not necessarily in line with, but respecting of and tolerating politicians or special interest groups that might have an interest in our business as we're growing and building and supersizing it. So I'd love to know, who do you need to take into consideration and get along with as you're growing and building and supersizing your business? Share in the comments below. Love to hear. Otherwise, go out, have an awesome Father's Day, and I will, of course, get to you tomorrow with another relationship-related idiom for the month of June. Have a great day.